What is going on, my salty little home gymmers? Welcome back to the channel. And today I give you the first mini review. You're not gonna get a whole lot of these, but I'm taking advantage of YouTube's new 3-minute time limit for shorts. And it allows me to just push out a little more content while I'm working on some bigger stuff. So this is basically an economy style rack from RITKEEP. This is basically the most bargain bin squat rack that RITKEEP has to offer. There's nothing wrong with buying a rack like this, as long as it's for the right reasons. And we'll go over a few of them. But first I want to talk to you about its size. This thing has a tiny footprint. Not only is it small depth and width wise, but it's also not very tall either. Definitely for those low ceiling, small space people. Now this presents a 4-post squat rack with 2x2 posts and 1-inch holes. And it also comes with some spotter arms and some J hooks of this style here. I'm also going to talk about the fact that this is a 14 gauge steel rack. So it's not going to be quite as durable, not quite as dent proof and such as your 12 gauge and 11 gauge steel racks out there. I got to tell you, I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this rack, just by the way it was priced and by the way it looks. One thing that actually did surprise me in this rack is this rack actually doesn't wobble as much as I thought it was going to. With a lot of these cheaper price squat racks, that's usually the first thing I notice is they all tend to have a huge wobble, but with this one, not terrible, okay? And obviously, I'm wiggling this rack in a way that keeps the feet on the ground. So that leads me to my next thing. This rack is light as a feather. I don't know the exact weight of this rack, but it's extremely light. Let me show you. I mean, there's just zero weight in this rack whatsoever, which is good if you gotta move it around, if it's not gonna stay in the same spot. But with that being said, it needs to be placed up against something sturdy because this is gonna be a scooter. Overall, if you need a squat rack that is just a starter squat rack, you're putting together just a starter home gym kit in a small space, you just need some basic stuff at the house to work out with for a small price, this will probably be your guy. And this next part's important. If you need it for anything else beyond that,